Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you exactly how I get my 10 to 15 minute everyday makeup routine. So if you want to know how I do it, then please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Professional by Benefit. And then usually what I do is I go in with the CC It Cosmetics foundation, but lately I've just been using the L'Oreal True Match. So I'm just going to use that one today. And I just use my finger and just pretty much put it all over my face. And then I take my Morphe M439 Kabuki brush and I just blend it all over my skin. So I do tap it into my skin just because it goes on a lot better rather than smoothing it everywhere. And then I go ahead with my Tarte double Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I just pop that underneath my eyes. Along the bridge of my nose, just above my cupid's bow, on my forehead, on my chin. And then I go in with the Zoeva 102 Silk Finish. And I just tap it in as well. So I always prefer to tap it into my skin just because it doesn't move the rest of the product. Tapping it just puts it exactly where I want it until I can obviously finish it with my setting powder. So this one I'm using is just the Masquerade Professionals. So I think I got it from like Crown Brushes. And I'm using my Sigma F90 large powder brush. And same thing, just tapping it all over my skin. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is my eyebrows. I use the Brow Pomade Anastasia in the shade Chocolate. And then I use my Zoeva Brow Line 322. So I would be so lost without this brush. This brush literally is my eyebrows. It's just has such a nice finish and I have so much control over it. So this is definitely my go-to brush. Has been for quite a number of years now. With my eyebrows, as you saw, I don't go all the way to the front of the brow when I'm lining it. I go from about just before halfway, and just line them, and then I go back and go ahead and fill them in, and at the front I just brush them upwards like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is contouring and bronzer. So I just use my Shade in the Light palette for that one. And I take my Morphe E53 brush. So this one here. I use the middle one, so it's very, very loved. I go from the corner, so the top corner of my ear, and then downwards, so you can actually feel the bone where you need to put it. So yeah, I just blend that back and forth just to bronze up a little bit. And then I just take it up around my temples and on my forehead, as well as along my jawline. And then I take my Morphe E48 brush and I take that shade just there, and I just put that underneath my eyes. I have pretty long lashes, so a lot of my mascara usually sits there, so I like to put powder there so it doesn't happen as early in the day. So same thing, I just go back and forth and just tap that into my skin. And taking my same Morphe brush that I just did to do the bronzing, I'm going to take my Hoola, it's like a little tester one that I've got here, to go back and forth to do my contouring. So going over the same areas again, it just deepens it up a little bit and just gives me a little bit more colour. Then I'm going to take my Gorgeous Cosmetics 024 brush. So I'm just going to use that one as my blush brush, and then I'm taking my MAC Gentle Mineralized Blush. And I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and then follow up along my contour that I've just done. Best way I find to do this is I smile, and then you can see the apples of your cheeks. So it makes it a little bit easier to map out where to put the product. Next is highlight. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Glow Kit, and the two shades that I love to use the most is these two here. So Shimmer and Moonstone. I usually just blend them in, and the brush that I use, if I can find where it's gone, there it is, it's hiding, is the Morphe E31 brush, I believe. So that's it just there. So here I just go above where my blush was and just go upwards. And then I just take a little bit and put it above my Cupid's bow here. And I take my, so it's like rubbed out so much, this brush, oh my gosh, Sigma E55, so that's it just there, and I just put that underneath my brow bone. So same highlight colours and just along my brow bone. And then I also put it in my inner corners here as well. Okay, so the next thing is eyes. So because I've got pretty blue eyes, I do definitely like to use like browny red kind of tones just to bring my eyes out even more. So the palette that I love and is always my go-to is the Huda Beauty one. So it is the Rose Gold edition, and the colours that I mainly use are these two here. So for the red, it's always definitely this one, and usually I only just use one colour for my basic kind of makeup. So I'm going to take that henna shade, and I'm using my Morphe M535 brush, and I start on the outer corner and just blend it inwards until my whole lid is covered with that colour. Underneath my lid, I take my Zoeva 234 brush And I take henna and cocoa, so these two shades just here. And I take the L'Oreal Paris Volume Million Lashes in extra black. So all of my mascaras I do prefer just like a smaller kind of brush like that, just so I can really build up if I want to build up. But yeah, so I always do the top first, go downwards, so I've covered the top part of my lash, and then I brush it upwards. And then I'm just going to go with my Tarte lip paint in the shade Festive. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching my everyday makeup routine. If you got this far, I would absolutely love it if you could leave me a love heart in the comments below so I know how far that you guys got. If you did like this video, I would love it if you could leave me a comment below or even give me a thumbs up. And as always, make sure you don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a beat on any new videos that are coming out. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Have an amazing day. Bye!